Okay, so have you ever noticed
Uh-huh.
how when you're like trying to plan a trip with friends,
Right.
it's like pulling teeth?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
totally.
let's go somewhere. Where do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I don't care.
It's just, yeah, it's a rut.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm excited about today's deep dive,
Yeah.
because we're looking at conversational English for planning a weekend trip.
Cool.
And it's not just like about vocabulary,
All right.
it's really about using language
Yeah.
to get everyone on board,
Yeah.
collaborating,
Yeah.
making sure you have a shared vision
Exactly.
so we can actually like have a good time
Yeah.
instead of like arguing over where to eat the entire time.
Totally.
So I mean, like escape the city,
Yeah.
road trip playlist,
Mm-hmm.
like we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of how to use these phrases
I love it.
in actual conversation.
Yes.
What I think is so cool about this is it's not just like,
Yeah.
here's a phrase book.
Yeah.
It's really like thinking about how to frame the entire planning process.
Absolutely.
So you're on the same page.
From the beginning.
From that very first, like, let's get out of here.
Totally that spark of inspiration.
To like, did you pack the bug spray?
Oh, yeah, the essentials.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's imagine it's like Wednesday afternoon.
Right.
You and your friends are like, oh,
We need a break.
we need a break. Get me out of here.
Okay, so where do we even start? It's tempting to just be like,
Yeah.
where should we go?
Where you want to go. But maybe a more fun,
Yeah.
engaging way to start would be,
Yeah.
what kind of escape are you craving right now?
Oh, I like that.
Because that gets people thinking about their mood.
Right.
Like, are they feeling
Yeah.
adventurous,
Yeah.
relaxed, maybe
Yeah,
something
yeah.
totally different? Like,
Yeah.
are you feeling like a beach bum or,
Yeah.
do you want to be like in the middle of nowhere,
Exactly.
like pampered?
Yes.
So instead of just being like beach, mountains, you
Right?
could say like,
Yeah. Do you picture yourself by the ocean?
Yeah.
Or exploring hiking trails?
oh yeah.
Like that kind of
Yeah.
immediately puts you in the scene.
Yeah, it's like a mood board.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then once you
Yeah.
once you kind of have a sense of
Yeah.
the vibe,
Right.
what if you asked what activities sound exciting to you?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because then people can be like, ooh,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try kayaking.
I've always wanted to do a wine tasting.
I'm dying to go to a local brewery.
Yeah. And that's when you find the
Yeah.
hidden gems.
Exactly.
But okay.
Yeah.
Now everyone's getting excited.
Right.
Right. We have all these ideas. We need
Yeah.
to rein it in
Bring it back down to earth a little bit
a little bit.
with the budget check. But instead of just like, okay, what's your budget?
Right. Which
Yeah.
could feel like
Which can feel a little
confrontational.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe like,
You could say, what are we thinking for costs this time around?
oh, that's much nicer.
Right.
Yeah. It feels like a team.
It feels like we're all in this together.
And then, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe this is also a good time to be like,
Oh.
hey, I've been using this app that like
Yeah.
helps me
Yeah.
track travel expenses
Totally.
and find deals.
Right.
Like you could get everyone on board with that
Yeah, that's a great idea.
before you even.
Before things get out of control.
Okay, so we have
Okay.
the vibe,
Yes.
the activities.
Mm-hmm.
We have a general budget.
We're good.
We're good. Now we're getting into logistics.
Okay.
And this is where the phrase is like,
Yeah.
should we road trip it or look into flights?
Are there any cool Airbnbs in that area?
That's where those come in.
Yeah.
And this is where,
And I think
Yeah.
this is where being proactive
Yeah.
really helps. Instead
Yeah.
of waiting for someone to be like,
right.
okay, well, I guess I'll look at the hotels.
Does anyone even care?
Right.
Yeah.
You can be like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to research accommodations.
I will find us an awesome Airbnb.
Let's collaborate.
Let's make a shared playlist for the challenge.
Exactly.
Okay. Now,
You know.
now, as the trip gets closer,
Yes.
you know those reminder phrases are
Yeah.
crucial.
Super important.
But I feel like we fall into that trap of
Don't forget.
don't forget.
Right.
Don't forget.
Right.
And it feels a little
Nagging.
nagging. Yeah.
Right. So how about
Jeez.
instead of that, you say something
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
all right, crew, what are we forgetting for this epic adventure?
Ooh,
That's a little bit more fun.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's like we're all in this together.
Yeah. We're a team.
Yeah.
We're going to have a great time.
It's not like a chore.
It's not like packing your backpack for school.
Exactly.
This is fun.
And you know what?
Uh.
Even though we're focusing so much on language,
Right.
remember that communication is more than just words.
Absolutely.
So, like,
Yeah.
if you were genuinely stoked about this trip,
Yeah.
it's contagious.
It really is.
like your friends are going to pick up on that.
They'll feel your excitement.
And even if they weren't that into it at first,
Right.
they'll get on board.
They'll get there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So really, I think what we've learned is that planning a trip is so much more than just like picking a place and booking a flight.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
It starts from the very beginning.
It's all about like using language
to
get people excited.
To collaborate.
To build excitement.
To make sure that everyone feels heard.
To make sure everyone
has a good time.
Yeah.
So, So what are you going to plan?
Yeah, what are you going to plan?
What kind of trip will you plan with these new phrases?
With all these tools? Are you going to like hit the open road?
Yeah.
Or maybe find something close to home.
In your own city.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
That you've never done before.
What you can find.
Yeah.
Right under your nose.
It all starts with you.
It does.
The adventure starts now.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Plan a good trip.
I hope you plan a really good trip.
I hope so too.
All right. That's our deep dive.
That's it.
I'm excited to hear what you guys come up with.
Me too.
Bye.
See ya.